STU or exp Realty. Any reproduction or reuse of this program without written consent of WPSL, WSTU is strictly prohibited. And now, welcome to my Dreamhome radio show. Your chance to find your dream home with Eileen Simons and Paula Brady. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. New week, new month.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Everybody
new
enjoy-
season.
Happy November.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little cool out
Oh, it
there.
was
It's
beautiful
kinda
this
nice.
morning.
Yeah, I put a little jacket on this morning. It was 61 when I got up, and I thought, oh.
Yeah, it was nice. I think it was a little cooler than that when I was out the first time with the dog this morning, but I love it. I love it like this.
Yes,
Yeah, I
do
heard
too.
Ray say this morning that he turned his seat heater on the way.
Did he really?
Well,
Hey.
Well, he said he leaves like 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
he
well, it
gets-
was
gets
probably
in here
50
at
then.
4:30.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
yeah. Wow.
That's chilly for us.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, it's a nice change.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
Yeah, we were out walking yesterday afternoon.
Our
and it was
autumn
like,
weather.
Wow.
Oh, I love
I know,
it.
it's
Yeah.
a gorgeous day.
Yeah, it really was.
Saturday and Sunday both. A little bit of a breeze
Oh.
and no humidity or very low humidity and
Yep.
Loved it. It
nice
was-
blue skies.
Yeah, couldn't ask for more. That's
Yep.
for sure.
Yep. And yeah. Oh, by the way, we have our Vets Classic at Indian River State College Friday. Vets and children do not have to pay. This is the only game of the year where
Oh.
there's, if you want to say, an admission fee, and actually it's a donation to your local veterans groups. So,
Excellent.
Oh, wow, that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
That's
So that's
wonderful.
Friday and Saturday, a big tournament for IRSC. Yeah,
Good.
kind of cool.
That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. As we start our whole new basketball season.
You don't happen to know the address to give people, do you? What's the address for this weekend where they come to see the game?
I have no clue what the address is. It's the Massey complex over on Virginia Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, I had somebody ask me, "Where's the gym?" I said, "It's that big building back there that says G on it." And they said, "For what?" I said, "Gym."
Not JIM, but GYM.
Yeah, and a lot of years ago, it used to be called a gymnasium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Well, and we're opening the season tonight against the Myrmidons.
Myrmidon, what is that?
Well, you have to go all the way. This is a question I'll ask the rabbi on Friday because she's going to know exactly what it is. You have to go back to Greek mythology.
Oh, okay.
And,
I wasn't very good at that.
Yeah,
So.
and Myrmidons.
Myrmidons.
Yeah. So
Myrmidons.
that's who we're playing this afternoon. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I guess
Yeah.
they have to pick things that aren't vicious, or were they vicious? Who
Oh,
knows?
yeah, they were soldiers. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so-
because they want them to be strong and
Yeah.
and offensive and
Oh, yeah.
defensive and
Okay, I'll have to look
yes.
that one
well,
up.
hopefully IRSC has a great season.
Yeah, we're hoping. We're definitely hoping. But it should be a good
That's
one.
fun.
What
Good.
about your weekend? You weren't wrapped up at the chili cook-off like we had you handcuffed to the booth the other day.
Well, that was by choice, and it was for a great cause, so I was
Oh.
happy to do it.
And they set a record,
They-
for fundraising.
That's
which is,
Oh,
awesome.
wonderful!
Which is great.
So did they
That's
did they
fabulous.
publish an amount?
I didn't see it. I think they did. Or at least the Boys and Girls Club has got it on their website or something like that. But yeah. And they're already talking next year.
Wonderful.
The Mets.
Back at the same venue.
The Mets are really getting screwed up here. They're talking all sorts of baseball-related kids events.
Oh,
Which is
awesome.
well.
Oh, yeah.
If you think about it, there are 5 fields behind the stadium,
Yes.
and there's all sorts of stuff that they could do.
They
for
could be
kids
utilized very
and
nicely.
doing like hitting
Yeah.
contests and fielding
pitching and
contests.
pitching.
Oh yeah, you bet. And
That's
so,
great.
Yeah.
And
so
all it
it's
takes is
wonderful.
that first little seed of idea, and
Oh.
then your creative juices take over, and each idea is better than the one before.
Yeah. Between Casey and Traer, and this was like right after I saw you leaving. I saw those guys about ready to get out, and Casey says, my mind is working a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
She said, we got all sorts of things planned for the kids next year. So
Oh, that's
Wonderful.
excellent.
it's marvelous.
Yeah,
It's a
that will be
great
marvelous.
venue.
Yes.
Great venue.
Yes.
I have to get in there to see that.
And again, thank you again for all your help.
Sure.
You were working.
And the next one we go to is going to be the Stuart Air Show.
Yes.
That's only a couple of weeks away now.
No, yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'd like
I'm
to
looking forward to that.
participate in that.
Yeah, I'll be
That'll
in
Sure.
St. Petersburg Saturday, but we'll be there Sunday. So yeah,
That'll be great.
yeah, it's a great event.
I would have liked the chili cook-off, but I
Next
couldn't
year.
even find my way out of the house.
Well, Friday,
Too much junk.
believe me, I immediately thought of the air show when this Port St. Lucie police officer said, "You're aware the Roosevelt Bridge is closed," and I'm thinking, "Oh God, we've got the air show in 2 weeks. How do people get there? Because I-95 is the only way to do it.
Yeah.
But as it turned out, the damage to the bridge was cosmetic and."
Oh, good. So
Deal-
I thought
deal.
I
Oh, you
read
mean
that it
last
was
year you're
reopened.
talking about?
I'm
No,
talking just the
Just
other
a couple
night,
weeks
Friday
ago.
night.
A night.
This
Yeah.
last Friday. Yeah.
Well, I've been over that bridge all weekend.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they reopened it at 11:55 p.m. or something. It
Yeah.
was like mid-evening.
They
or,
closed it at 8:30.
Yeah, and it was close to
Oh,
several
yeah. Well,
hours. But
I'm not out at night, so I wouldn't have known that.
Wait a minute. I thought you'd be hopping around there.
Oh, no. No. We're early birds.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
4
Except I-
o'clock in the morning is definitely early, 'cause that's when we usually are up between 4 and 5. So,
Well,
go
we
to
went
bed
out to
fairly
dinner
On
one
late.
night
purpose?
we went out
Yeah.
to dinner one night last week, but we were back home by 7:30.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Once in a while, I stay up past the witching hour, but not too often.
Now, well, of course, now that with the World Series games, I have to stay up to get us out of those. And yeah. It's and they all have ended real late.
Yeah, I can make it till about the 5th inning, and I mean I don't go to bed early, but I'm in bed by 11 o'clock. So if the game's not over by 11 o'clock, then I don't see the end of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
There are
Normally-
nights that I stay up late, but I regret it by the next morning. Most of the time, what was I
That's right.
thinking? Why did I do that?
What
Yes.
do you mean you're waking up at 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
So what's business like? I mean,
Well, business is still busy. What I can tell you is there are still multiple offers on properties.
Yeah.
And remember when I said in August that now is the time to buy because you won't be competing? Well, now we are back into competitive
here we go
over
again.
asking price offers
Right.
again already, and
Right.
season isn't even here.
Okay. Well,
To find a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage property is almost impossible right now. Even if you don't want 3 bedrooms, you're pretty much forced to be looking at 3 bedrooms because there aren't any 2 bedrooms. There are 2-bedroom communities under construction, but they're a year and a half out.
sure.
You got to make your reservation now and put your money down now for a year to a year and a half in the future build.
Right.
CNBC had a story with the VP at Pulte Homes,
Yes?
and boy, they are singing the blues big time.
Really?
And it's not because of anything to do with them,
right.
but it's just supply chain. again.
Supply.
Materials,
oh, my
right.
God. We're the
Right.
same way.
In fact, I know of
Wallboard and
a
a couple
community
of other
that they
things.
postponed starting because of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
Well, and if you're in remodeling, forget it too. Oh my goodness. We were trying to find, I think it's called filler, 3-inch filler. My husband ordered it online. It was supposed to have been delivered to our house at 12:30 Saturday, and it got delivered 12:30 Saturday, but not to our home. So we're out. Yeah, we're out looking for it. You cannot find it anywhere. I mean,
So where did
nowhere.
it get delivered?
We have no clue, and neither does FedEx, and neither does Home Depot.
Oh, wonderful.
So we're
Great.
still, But anyway, it's very difficult to find what you need. And the other day when I was looking for paint, I had to go to 2 different stores to get 1 gallon of paint, the last gallon that each of them had of what we needed to paint. It's crazy. It's really, really tough right now to find what you need. We always do things backwards. We should have waited. But it's a challenge. It definitely is a challenge.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can understand why they're holding off on building, because it's, you don't want your customers mad because they can't get in their house when you've promised it to them and things like that.
Yes.
So,
And it's not actually, that issue has been going on for over a year now.
yeah.
So you can imagine how much things are still backed up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a
When
customer
people are
waiting.
still making reservations for new construction. And
Right.
over a year ago they were backed up 6 months. So now it's
Yeah.
a lot longer.
So I'm accepting all bids of over $1 million for our little Adobe
You better
shack.
be sure you've got a tent or something to live in the meantime.
That brings up another subject.
Uh-oh.
Sellers can ask what they want to ask, but if their asking price is way over
Ridiculous.
what it should be,
Yeah.
they shouldn't be upset when buyers don't want to pay it, because buyers are smart. They know what the market is
Sure.
in an area,
Right.
and we help them find out if they don't know. So,
And you have all the comps in the
Right.
neighborhood.
well, that's
and stuff
exactly
like
it.
that.
Right.
Yes. And
Yeah.
somebody will say, well, I don't care what the comps are. I want this amount. Well, the amount they
No.
want is 30% over what the last highest one in that neighborhood sold for. It's not going to happen.
Be
Yeah.
realistic.
Yeah.
Just be realistic.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to make a profit, but you might be waiting for a while if you want to actually get that much over.
Well, you don't want obscene in profit, though. I
Right.
mean, it's
Right.
just got to be real. You
Yeah.
know? Wow.
Have
So-
some people bought in much better situations than others? So can some people stand to make a lot more than other people might because of when they bought and what they paid for the property when they bought it? But still, the market is what the market is. And I, for one, am glad that we have appraisers for that particular reason.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with that. There's no doubt about that. Yeah.
I mean, it makes it difficult on everybody else if you pay more than what it's actually worth.
Well, I
It's
think that's the
hard.
problem. I think people don't realize that every time they push the price up, not only it's not just that one little house that they're pushing the price up on. They're pushing the price up on the whole area, on the whole neighborhood. They're pushing up the tax rates.
Yeah.
One little push up like that affects the economy all over the area.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why they can't find affordable housing anymore.
That,
Gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
there's
no-
always a catch.
Yes.
Well, and you have to wonder with the affordable housing where this really is all going. You were talking about rental fees, and I know that I was talking to somebody at the Mets, and they've got right now for players who I don't know how much they're making, but maybe $250 a week or something like that. They're not making much. So you've got 4 to 6 players living in one
One home.
house just to pay the rent.
Right.
And so that gets tough.
Yeah.
And so
Finding something that you can rent is
Oh,
the
yeah.
next question.
In
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
to use a perfect example, this weekend I was looking for a rental for a customer, 2-bedroom, St. Lucie West. Perfect example. Any place in St. Lucie West, I was looking for a 2-bedroom.
good luck.
Yeah.
Really, there was
Exactly.
one in an older neighborhood, and it was $2,000 a month.
Sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
One. Everything else was over that. I called a realtor associate of mine that I know that does a lot of rental work and said, "Do you have anything?" She laughed at me.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and there are some areas in St. Lucie West that don't allow rentals either.
No.
No.
HOAs, yeah.
Yeah. There's a
some
cap
rules.
on my neighborhood. They won't allow more than 10% of the community.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
some neighborhoods are, I mean, that's already in their HOA documents, so
right.
that can't be changed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow. That's crazy. So, are you still looking for folks?
Oh, sure. We are
Always.
always looking to expand our team. So if anybody wants to be a realtor or anyone who is already a realtor looking for a better deal or looking for a better way to do the kind of business they want to do, give us a call. We can always help them make a plan. I'm always interested in talking to someone who's getting ready to leave the profession, whether they're going to retire or they're going to go to another profession. We'll certainly help them make a plan for that as well.
That sounds great.
Yes.
Now, you were talking a few weeks back about some offer or something.
Some offer.
Some
Well,
offer.
geez, Will. A few weeks back, that probably closed by now.
Oh, okay. Year-end offer? No.
They're still that offer.
Oh, that
Coupons.
offer.
My
There you go.
coupons,
Bingo,
yes.
light goes
Oh,
on.
look at right here, my note.
That's what I'm looking at. Oh.
Yes, we started out October with 10 coupons for sellers for an full service listing at an excellent commission rate. We have 9 left. You have to list with me or Paula before the end of 2021. So if you're thinking about that, and we work the whole Treasure Coast and beyond, we'll go. We have access to the Beaches MLS, which goes all the way down to Fort Lauderdale. I also belong to the Indian River County MLS, so we can go all the way up to Sebastian.
Right. Right.
So
My new
sure,
home
give
in
us a
Johns
call.
Island. Oh, yeah, right.
I have one here for you today. You'll have to. You'll like the one I have for you.
Uh-oh.
It's a nice one.
Good.
And it's in. I think it was Jensen. So you don't even have to go that far away.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Uh-oh. Look out.
You might have all of us living with you if you buy that house.
I chuckle every time I hear somebody on the radio or television talking about another area, someplace completely away. And this is so much like paradise. And I think to myself, I chuckle and say, yeah, but where we are is paradise.
We're in it. Yeah. Yeah.
This is actually a Stuart address. You wait.
Oh,
wait
there
and
you
see
go,
What you
of
think.
course.
You won't have to go far at all.
The middle of paradise.
Right.
That's right.
So we'll see
Convenient to Costco. Oh.
if it ever gets built.
And if the bridge closes again, convenient to Costco.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Thank goodness there are ways around the bridge, but you got to go a lot further east or a lot further west.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah.
So only 9 coupons left, and we're not making any more.
Yeah. Get them while they last.
Right.
Very cool.
The other thing I wanted to make sure everybody knows is that if you are our client and you need help, and I will use a recent past one as an experience for this. We had a client from Canada who could not come down anymore because as of the time that they put their property on the market, they didn't know that Canada was going to open back up in November. Anyway, so sold their condo here, but they couldn't come to empty it out, clean it out. We don't do it for everybody, but we do it for our clients. So if you have a property and your concern is, well, I would like to sell it, but I don't know how I'm going to get all the furniture and everything out of the house, we will take care of that for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
a great service. Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome. Wow. A lot more than a
Just-
normal real estate person.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, your total service. This is great.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
try to help everybody.
Our listings
however
are
we
full
can.
service listings, and we go above and beyond to help our clients. Yes.
And you talked about these realtor type companies. I must have
Oh,
seen.
iBuyer. Actually, you have a commercial. There's a commercial that I heard on WPSL in the morning not very long ago, and it's a commercial for, I'm sure, an iBuyer, because it's, call us, we'll buy your house.
Yeah, they're running on. I noticed. I saw on CBS television. This company. They said we don't make any money out of this. And I'm
Right.
thinking, okay, now wait a minute.
Then why are
Yeah.
you doing
Wait
it?
a minute. This does not make any sense
Yeah,
at all.
that's why I
Then
went to
why are
work
you
every
in
day.
business?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and they're.
And actually, it doesn't matter if they make any money off of it or not. I mean, they are in the business to buy and either flip properties or to buy and hold and rent them. That's what iBuyer, institutional buyer companies do. They get a lot of money. They get a lot of investors, so they have millions of dollars to work with. And they go out and they compete against little
Individuals.
John Doe buyer
Yeah.
who can't compete against them because he's got to get a mortgage and they have cash to throw down.
CNBC had a feature on that
Issue.
last week.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was in Colorado, and the poor realtors there are going, this company came in and bought like 75 properties,
Yeah.
and it's totally.
It's over 10% in any given area. Well, the average, so it's going to be higher in some areas because they don't buy in all areas, but over 10% of the market. So that's right away,
Wow.
that's 10% of the houses not available to the individual buyer.
Wow. Oh,
It's tough.
So,
yeah, it is.
It is. It is.
And then the other thing they do is they take those homes and they advertise them themselves. I mean, it might be, maybe I'm going to make a wild guess and say maybe one of these iBuyer companies is a not-for-profit company who has the idea that they will sell to as affordable housing homes. But
Yeah.
that's not the majority of the companies. But then what they do is when they put those homes on the market to sell again or to rent again, they do it on their own. They don't do it through the open market like our MLS systems or anything like that.
Wow. That's amazing.
So they're captive listings for that company, and they just control the whole thing.
Wow.
It makes it hard for everybody. It really does.
I didn't know there was that much money out there to invest like that.
Oh, you'd be amazed. And now that real estate entities know that they can go on the stock market, there are more and more of them doing it. And the minute they go on the stock market, they're worth millions and millions of dollars overnight.
Yeah, that's true.
There's an awful lot of money out there that could be
And a lot of it's foreign
doing
money,
other
too.
things. Oh,
It's just foregone conclusion.
Yep.
Exactly.
we live in a free country, which I'm glad we live in a free country, but we live in a free country. We don't
Well,
we don't
sort of.
limit where that money comes from.
Yeah, I was listening to a station in Miami, and they were talking about there's this Brazilian consortium that has 1,000 condos listed in Miami, and it was like
That is a
Brazilians only apply, and I'm thinking, I don't think that's legal.
No, that's not legal
No.
in the United
Uh-oh.
States.
Well, I was thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
To my knowledge, the only way something like that is legal is if it's less than a 4-family structure and the owner lives in one of the units of that 4-family structure. Then they can restrict who they sell to. But according to HUD and all of our laws, if it's over that, you can't.
Right.
That's the whole purpose of being able to live and own wherever you want to.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Wow.
and a big part of the Florida market for years and forever, as far as I know, when Florida started growing, is foreign buyers and foreign investors.
Sure.
It is over 10% of the Florida market.
Right.
Yeah. Well, when we moved here in '93, the home that we rented from a big real estate firm here that was specializing in rentals at the time, the owners are in Shanghai.
Yeah.
Never seen the property, and they apparently they bought like 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And these are brand new at the time, brand new homes in the southwestern part of St. Lucie, where
Right.
Treasure Coast High School is. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it was amazing, and homes just started popping up out there, but then you realize it was whatever this consortium was. It was
Right.
buying all these properties. Yeah.
If you drive down St. Lucie Boulevard right now, well, at least a few weeks ago, I don't know if the signs are still there, but brand new construction homes that are up for rent.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of places in the area have that. Prima Vista has that as well.
Mhm.
Brand new homes that are rentals.
Huh.
Yeah, if you're just out riding around, just, when you drive by signs, just take the time to read the whole sign, because you'll get quite an education when you do that.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've never even thought much about that, but
Yeah.
I will. I'll start paying attention out
Yep.
there. Yeah.
I wanted to come back to this. This was fun. We were talking about last week the 20 best places to live in 2021. Remember when I told you that of the top 20 cities,
Was it one in
there were
Florida?
no Florida cities. They are on the 100 list. I found 5 of them on the top 100 list, but on the top 20 list there are none.
And what is it they're called? Why are they the top what? The top best
Well,
places to live?
it's called 20 Best Places to Live in 2021. This was in the Realtor magazine, and it is
And what are they qualifying
It-
as best?
it is
Sorry.
based on, this survey was done by livability.com, and they analyzed more than 1,000 small to mid-sized cities
Okay.
while factoring in safety, affordability, economic stability, outdoor recreation, accessibility, community engagement, and more.
Okay.
So I don't know what the "and more"
More is.
is, but more than those things.
They qualified all these places by those criteria.
Yes,
Okay.
those criteria plus more.
Okay.
Well, if
plus
they were
more.
looking at real small cities, you wouldn't find all that many unless you went up to North Florida.
Well, Orlando is on the list. Tampa's
A
area.
small city?
Small to mid-size? I don't think so.
Mid-sized.
Mid-size?
And it depends on, they probably used a population base, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't tell you the radius of that population.
Right. Okay.
But I remember that Orlando is on the list.
Wow.
Tampa is on the list.
Those are not even. Those are like the largest cities in this.
Well, yeah, but you got to remember, except for Miami, we don't really have huge cities here in Florida.
right.
Okay.
It's a lot of,
Well, if you
I
take
should say
Orlando
Miami and Fort
proper, I mean,
Lauderdale.
I'm considering all the suburbs
Yeah, but,
outside Orlando.
that's
huge. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So.
So
my
I think we
criterias are
got
there.
through the first 5 last week, so I'll just say them quickly again. Number 1 was Madison, Wisconsin. 2 is Ann Arbor, Michigan. Overland Park, Kansas is 3. Frederick, Maryland is 4, and Charlottesville, Virginia was 5.
Okay. I know a couple of those places.
All university towns,
Yep.
by the way.
Yeah, that was a statement you made last week
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Quincy, Mass. I'm not even sure where Quincy, Mass
Oh,
is.
right near Boston. Yep.
Okay.
It's Quincy.
What did I say?
Quincy.
Quincy. Quincy.
No, it's Quincy.
Okay.
It's not Adams. It's not Quincy
Yeah.
Adams.
Yeah,
It's Quincy.
okay.
Cliff knows. He grew up around there.
Hillsborough, Oregon is number 7.
Oh, been
And
there.
then people will tell me it's Oregon, not Oregon.
It is.
Right.
It's Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah.
You got to remember where I grew up. 8 is Roseville, California. I know where Roseville, California is.
Right by Sacramento.
I know where Colorado Springs, Colorado is.
One of my
That's
favorite
number
places.
9.
I love that out.
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah.
10 is Vancouver, Washington.
Oh.
11 is,
Oh, wait a minute. Vancouver, Washington.
yeah.
I've driven through there. It's a dump.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, Vancouver. British
Vancouver.
Columbia is unbelievable.
Oh, British Columbia. Oh, that's a different place.
Oh, yeah. It's 50 miles
Right.
apart.
Okay.
11 is Corvallis, Oregon.
Oh, no, well, Oregon State.
Okay. Raleigh, North Carolina is
That's
12.
a beautiful area.
Duke.
Raleigh, Durham.
Yep. Omaha, Nebraska, beautiful city. They clean the city streets in Omaha, Nebraska. That's the first time I ever saw that.
Wow.
14 is Rochester, Minnesota.
I don't know that area. I don't know that area. I've
By
never been there.
Minneapolis.
By
Yep.
Minneapolis. Okay.
Yep. Columbia, Maryland is 15.
Columbia, Maryland's a nice place. But,
Oh, we have somebody on the phone.
all right.
Woohoo.
Troy is with us. Troy, you're on with the ladies.
Hi, Troy.
Good morning.
Hi, ladies.
Whoops.
How are
Actually
you?
From Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
All right.
It's a beautiful
It
city,
is clean.
isn't
I'll
it?
tell you what, they do clean those streets.
Those streets shine.
Omaha?
Omaha,
Oh,
Nebraska.
that's my neck of the
Yep.
woods. But Kansas City, I've been to Omaha several
That
times.
was my
though.
home away from home during the College World Series.
Yeah,
Yes.
we love watching
Oh, I've
that.
been to many of those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Listen, I had a question for you guys. You were talking about how they couldn't restrict people from living at a certain place unless the seller lived there. It was a
Oh,
fourplex
4
or less.
families. Yes, that's what I'm familiar with.
Let me ask you a question. How much influence or whatever does an HOA have over somebody buying a property? If the owner of the property and the seller and the buyer of the property have an agreement, there's the buyer from purchasing the place.
Well, my experience in this area is most HOAs have an application process that an owner has to go through. Depending on the requirements in that application, some require a lot more information about buyers than others do. So yes, the HOA in those situations would be able to either accept the owner or deny the owner.
Now, would they have to give a reason for that?
That I'm not familiar with. It depends on the each HOA has their own set of documents that were created when the HOA was originally established. So they have to follow those guidelines. They do from time to time have the opportunity with their board of directors to update those documents, but as far as I know, they have to be recorded with the courthouse and they have to be adhered to. So again, I've even seen, I don't see it so much here, but if you go south into like the areas near Fort Lauderdale and south of West Palm and those areas, those HOAs even restrict by your credit score. You have
Wait
to
a
have-
minute.
Yeah,
What?
you have to have a certain credit score. Absolutely. I've seen it many times.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, so some of those applications are a lot more in-depth than other applications are.
Okay. All
Does that
right.
answer
You
your
answered
question?
my question. Yeah,
All right.
you did. Thank you very much.
Thanks
All
for
right.
the call,
All right.
Troy.
Calling.
Thanks for the call, Troy. Wow. By your credit score.
Yep.
I didn't realize that.
Good grief.
Yep.
Man,
I know that
that's-
they can say no commercial vehicles and things like that,
Well,
or motorcycles.
and
but
on rentals, I've seen lots of times on rentals also where your rental that you're paying, your amount of money that you're paying per rent per month, has to be less than a certain percentage
Of your income. Yeah,
just
that
like
I've
they do
seen.
for mortgages.
Well, I think they want to be sure that you're able to pay the rent, but I'm not sure.
Well,
about
that's true, but that's
other-
part of the application
yeah,
process.
Yeah, it
Wow.
is.
Well, I know our HOA said Carol was fine. You're questionable, but
I didn't even ask.
That may have been an issue of character.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Because you are quite a character.
They can restrict your animals and things like that.
Yes.
I'm not sure about.
oh yeah.
What
Well,
else they
and
can
Well,
you
that-
know, ours has a deal on if you have an RV, it can't be in your driveway.
Yeah, we have that as well.
There are a lot of
boat.
restrictions as
For
far
any
as
For-
vehicles parked in the driveway. You can't
Yeah.
park vehicles in the driveway overnight. And
Or
Yeah.
for more than a couple of days. I know that. I mean that. Yeah, we have those situations in our neighborhood as well. But
yeah, that was a conversation I was having with somebody else not very long ago. Also, I said, you realize that, yes, my generation is a car generation, but the generations below me are truck people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there are so many of the communities around here that have restrictions about trucks. I said, somebody's going to have to be thinking about that in the not too distant future, because if you restrict like where
a
we
truck,
live,
truck pickup
Yeah,
truck.
like a pickup
absolutely,
truck,
yes,
yeah.
there are communities where no trucks, no motorcycles, no commercial vehicles.
yeah.
Whoa.
That
Well, I
gets-
knew
that's a
about the
little-
commercial vehicles. Wow.
Or if it is a commercial vehicle in our neighborhood, you have to cover the advertising on the vehicle. I
Like,
know a
I
couple
used-
people who have covered theirs, and they're okay with the truck being in the drive.
Yeah,
But-
because you can't park it overnight if your commercial advertising is showing on it. Like I have
Right.
magnets on my car. I have to take them off every day when I get home.
Oh wow.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit wacky.
Yeah, it does. Wow.
You know?
Well, if you want to live there, though, it's
I think as
Personally, I think it has to do with power, but that's
Yeah.
just my personal
Well, and
opinion.
I think
The
as-
more you
as-
get, the more they want.
Yeah, the community changes though. Like I know our community is becoming more of a younger community, so I think as those people get involved, and that the rules will probably change, or some of the rules will change. But
Well, the issue is, though, if those are requirements in order to own and live there in the first place, then they can't get involved because they can't live there.
well,
That's why
yeah,
I
I
had
don't
the
know.
conversation
Yeah, that's
about,
true.
you really need to think about trucks.
I'm not if they're. I don't know that they're requirements. I don't.
Wow.
I know we had to make an application, but I don't know that there were requirements about.
No, I'm talking about your rules and regulations for your HOA. Does
Right.
it restrict the vehicles?
It does.
Well, if it restricts the vehicles, then obviously a buyer can't buy there if they have a vehicle that's restricted.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm off base then, aren't I?
well,
I'm out
yeah.
left-
What if
Interesting.
their only car is an RV?
Then they have to buy someplace else.
They can't live there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
It becomes complicated.
Or find a different place to
Yeah,
park
it is complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have to find a different place to park your vehicle. You couldn't park it in your drive.
Well, yeah. Luckily, where we are, we have a large storage facility close by. So people who have motorcycles, they store their motorcycles at the storage facility
Oh, okay.
and
yeah.
go over there and get their motorcycles and ride all
Well,
day.
we
Wow.
have cars in our neighborhood that are as noisy as a motorcycle.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yikes. Anyway, they don't restrict those, so I don't understand it. But
But I think that there are, as far as, I think there are noise restrictions.
Yeah, there
but
are.
then the police have to get involved in that.
Involved,
They write
yeah.
a ticket for that.
yeah,
Anyway, let's get back to the list.
Yep. List.
So beautiful Omaha, Nebraska was number 13 on the list. Rochester, Minnesota is 14. Columbia, Maryland is 15. That's another university town, right?
no, I
Columbia,
live there.
Maryland?
No,
Oh,
there's
I
no
thought it
university.
was,
There's a university in Baltimore.
which is next door.
And, the
And
University of Maryland
Is down in toward D.C.
Yeah,
Silver,
yeah.
Silver Spring.
Yeah,
I'm
somewhere
not sure
around there.
exactly.
Yeah.
But Columbia is there's not a university there.
Okay.
I actually lived in Columbia when we first moved to Maryland, and it's a really nice place to live. But you can't find a darn thing there. they won't let you put signs up like for they have low
Well,
signs.
maybe that's changed by now.
Well, maybe. I don't think so. Beautiful communities, separate communities, and there's always shopping in each community. But if you want to go, like the Publix where I was didn't have something, I wanted to go to a different shopping center, I couldn't find it. It's like
Because
you
it
can't-
doesn't have a big sign out
Yeah,
there, huh?
exactly.
Okay.
It's kind of
Well,
hard.
and St. Lucie West, though, has
Yeah,
like an
there are sign
architectural
restrictions.
Yeah,
thing
limitations on
Yep.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we can't put for sale signs in a lot of the at a lot of the properties because the individual HOA communities have
Won't allow
sign
it.
restrictions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Columbia's pretty though. It's really a nice.
That's
area.
why we can't put open house signs on the corners in St. Lucie County anymore, or Port St. Lucie, because they have a sign restriction.
Wow. Okay. Well, I know when there's an open house, there's a sign at the guardhouse,
Oh.
and then they give the address.
Where
and
you
stuff.
live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in St. Lucie
Well,
West.
that's
Yeah.
what they allow.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So number 16 is Franklin, Tennessee.
Ooh. Okay.
Plano, Texas is 17.
Plano, it's exploding.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Elon Musk.
Oh, I didn't
Lincoln,
know.
Nebraska. Lincoln is a nice town,
It
too. I've
is.
been there many times.
University of Nebraska.
Not too far from Omaha. Lincoln, Nebraska is number 18. Asheville, North Carolina
I love that area.
Woohoo.
That's beautiful there.
We
is
wanna go up there.
19.
Yeah, it's nice.
We want to go
Oh,
up
yay,
there.
we got somebody else on the phone.
Okay.
And Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which is very nice, is number 20 on that list.
What's very nice?
Sioux Falls, South
There's
Dakota.
nothing nice about South Dakota.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's gotta be gorgeous. Well,
Yeah.
Charlie's on the line.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Greg, you know me, Charlie Daggett.
Hey,
How you doing?
how's your son doing? Is he safe?
Doing great. He's in London now. He's just watching the Queen.
Oh, there you go. He's on the Queen watch. That's good. Well, it's
on
much
light duty.
much better than getting shelled in Afghanistan, which he was
Yeah, he was
doing.
there for a month.
Oh my goodness.
Home.
Yeah, thank
So,
goodness.
but I just want to say, as you talk about accessibility and things like that, I mean, Port St. Lucie pockets of accessibility. I mean, I live in the Sandpiper area, which is, I've been there, altogether around 30 years. And it is, my wife and I just over and over, we talk about how the accessibility of the Sandpiper area and Port St. Lucie, just amazing.
Yes,
Definitely.
Because we can
that's
go anywhere.
correct. Yes, you can. And Sandpiper
And,
is a big area, actually. It's made up of many different neighborhoods.
Yep. And it's just great. I mean, I live across the street from the golf course. I mean, you can get anywhere from my house. And my wife and I, I'm serious. We talk about it. It seems like we talk about it weekly. We say, look how easy it is to get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I just came back from St. Lucie West. I don't want to give him a black eye, but it is ridiculously difficult with the traffic.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
we don't run across that down here, and I'm just so pleased, and I'm pleased with the city. I think this city is got to make a little bit more on the top of those lists, because it is a great place to live. And
And do you take
I'm quite
advantage
involved.
of Club Med, too, being in Sandpiper?
Oh yeah, I go play golf over there. Now it's under a new management. Trident is the name of the company, and so it's just a great thing. And then the other thing the city is doing with this mobility, a lot of people don't know, and I don't know why, but they've got to get it out there somewhere, because mobility is not just cars. It's being able to go to and from in all these different methods of transportation, including walking.
Right.
Yes.
So, the city's doing a lot of work with that, and I'm very, very proud of them to do that also.
Well, good. Thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
We're partial to this area, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, it is great. It is really great. Okay, Greg, I'll see you later. I'll tell Charlie you said hi. He's not going to be here this Christmas. We're going there. So, but maybe when he comes in the springtime, we'll get him on the radio.
Hey, well, safe travels to you and your bride to London. Yeah. That sounds
Okay.
great.
And thanks
That's
for the
okay.
call, Charlie.
Thanks,
for calling.
Charlie.
Have
All
a
right,
great
thank
day.
you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy, he and his wife, his son is a CBS correspondent, and he specializes in war zones.
Wow.
And it's
Wow.
like the poor parents. I
That's
could just
scary.
see that.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing in the world. Because there are weeks at a time where they can't contact each other.
Oh, they can't know where they are, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Oh, brother.
I know my husband always wanted my son to go in the military, and I was like, no.
You just
I know
have
it would
to
have been
trust
good
in
for
the
him,
Lord
but-
in those times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's-
do. Yeah, you do.
Really
Wow.
tough.
So that's a good list.
Yeah.
Some neat towns.
And I have the whole 100 list. If anybody wants it, let us know, and I can get it to you. You can always email us. Our email is mydreamhometeam@yahoo.com. And if you want to do your own personal home search, you can set that up on our website, which is www.mydreamhomeusa.com.
Okay.
You can call or text us at 772-200-5105.
Yeah.
So is my house in Jensen Beach sold? The big one
well,
there?
As of last night, it was still on the market. But actually, this one is. Are we talking the Stuart one? What I just spoke to?
Oh no, I was
Oh,
talking
no.
the
Yeah,
real
you better
big
go.
one.
Oh, the big one. Well, this one's
Oh.
gonna compete.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, in Stewart. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
let's
just-
hear about that
Let me
one.
just find it for you. Where did it go?
Quick as that.
I'm
It's
sorry.
sold already.
Yep.
I had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, this is in Stewart. This is a 14,521 square living feet.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the total square footage is 19,248 square feet.
You better have a cleaning person to
You
help
better.
you.
I would love to
yeah.
live here, but I wouldn't want to clean it.
How many bathrooms?
Okay, there's 8 bedrooms.
Whoa.
A total of 10 and a half bathrooms. This is let's see.
The
let me-
whole
let me go
family
down
could
here.
live there.
You
The
have
whole
a
extended
WPSL
family could
commune.
live
Yeah,
there.
that's why I said we'll all go together and live together. This could be a family commune for sure.
Wow.
15,700 square foot home offers 8 beds, 8 full baths, 2 half baths, and a guest suite with a full kitchen. It has an elevator, spiral staircase, 3 kitchens, wet bar, library, electrical, power shutters, 2 gas fireplaces, marble floors, theater room, workout room with a sauna.
Wow.
So do those 3 kitchens include the outside kitchen, or is that an addition?
Well, it
Does it
doesn't
say?
specify, but it says there is an outdoor patio with a pool and gazebo, a private dock with plenty of room for your boats.
Boats.
Multiple boats.
Plural.
Of course.
Plural. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
naturally.
And it is a waterfront estate, so you've got it all. Can't ask for another thing.
So is this puppy in Sewell's Point?
this
Just tell the
Rio
zip code.
Vista.
Ju-
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just tell the zip code.
Okay, 34996
Okay.
is the zip code, and they're asking $5,300,000 for that home. So
Sounds like a bargain to me.
yeah,
Wait a minute. 5 million for 15,000 square feet?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
that's pretty good.
Actually, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anything and everything that you could want. You wouldn't even have to leave your house except for groceries, but you could have those brought to you.
Sure.
So-
Absolutely.
It would be nice.
How much property does it say?
Let
You
me
could
see.
have your own
it just
garden.
says waterfront. Let's see, property-wise, no, 157 feet of front water frontage,
Wow.
but it doesn't
Oh, there you go.
give the actual. Let's see, where is the actual property?
That's okay. Go
You
to the
look for
next
it
one.
and see. Okay.
Wow.
We'll keep this aside for you,
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah, this.
This one, this one's a little further from. Well, actually, this is a waterfront property too, on the water, but it's a little bit smaller than that one. 2-bedroom, 2-bath home, 855 square feet, living feet. I can't say that ever right. 2,000 total square feet, and this is your own private Key West style resort on the water. Fully furnished, boasts a huge wraparound porch, 20/30 screening, tranquil gas fire pit.
See, and for our buyers, if they would purchase this home and they wouldn't want the furnishings in there, those are the kind of things that we would help take care of before they moved in.
Interesting. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
And so this has a new boathouse with electric boat lift. A fifth wheel toy hauler is included.
Wow.
And also ready for quick connect, and new windows, storm doors. Sounds no grass to mow. So this is actually a manufactured home in Okeechobee. So, and they're asking $215 for all those
Wow.
lovely amenities.
Okay.
Yeah. So, nice house. Did we figure out the square where the
Oh no, I
property?
stopped looking when
Oh,
you said that.
sorry.
Yeah, I stopped looking.
Okay. So, if you want to come in a little further to Palm City, there's a 1,175 living square foot home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,495 total square feet, and it has a new kitchen and appliances ready to move in. So, this house is available for $319,900. 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Palm City.
I think we have time for one more.
Okay. How about Hobe Sound? There's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Hobe Sound, 1,700 square living feet, 2,120 total square feet. They're asking $579 for that. It's on a huge corner lot with accordion shutters, boat and trailer storage lot, and a community boat ramp very near. So, really nice house for $579 down in Hobe Sound.
In Hope Sound. Great.
Anywhere you want to live, we'll find you something.
That's right.
How do we find you?
772-200-5105. You can call or text to that number. Our office is in the Florida Club, the accessible part of the Florida Club, just off of Canner Highway west of 95. So it's a great location. You can come and visit us, 9014 Southwest Old Royal Drive. And it's time to go. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and we'll see you back next Monday.
Have a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to My Dream Home right here on WPSL Port St. Lucie. WSTU, Stuart.